have surgery. I am very tired. I am very hungry. I am very thirsty. I am very nervous. I got like 3 hours of sleep, so we're on our way to get the deed done. Arriving. I can't even talk. I'm so parched and I can't drink anything, and that sucks. It's a bit of a drive for us, but we're getting there. So yeah. Surgery is done. I'm icing up. The discharge method is lacking. Ow. Going home. Can't wait to get there. Hello everyone. It is dark. It is the next day after surgery. I am very, very sore. My throat is scratchy because I had to put a tube down my throat to help my breathing during surgery. Because I have the weird neck thing from the car accident. And I didn't heal right. Went over it in the What's Wrong With Me series. But yeah, my neck sits weird. So my throat is very scratchy. I've been sleeping a lot. I woke up around 2, 3 o'clock and realized I hadn't uploaded the early access for patrons. So I got that up for you. And then went back to bed. Usually I have that up in the morning, but I've been sleeping. Naturally, my abdomen really hurts. It feels like I've done a million sit-ups. It's very sore. And it's hard to do much of anything right now. I have to sleep in this recliner right here. And I'm currently playing a video game to take my mind off of it. So this is like my bed / gaming / distract myself area from everything that's going on. I'll fill you in more when I can talk more, but I have to go back and rest now. Hey everyone. Ow. It is Sunday as of this recording, 2 days after the surgery. I am still very sore. I've been sleeping a lot. To give you an idea of how much I've been sleeping, I woke up today and panicked because I thought today was Monday. It's not, it's Sunday. So I thought I missed uploading Doctor Who for everyone. I will say I am so glad that I worked ahead for this next week, because I'm going to need it. Holy crap. This might be too much information, but I have still not had a bowel movement, which is starting to concern me, so I looked it up. And apparently it can take up to 5 days after this surgery to have one. So I'm going to keep taking my pills that they gave me, my meds. And one of them is a stool softener. And hope it starts kicking in. So my insides are like, what did you do to us? And I know. I just slept like 12 hours and woke up in a panic, I said, because I thought it was Monday, and I was like, oh no, I missed getting it up, because it's like 7:30 p.m. right now. So that's the update, still pretty much the same. It's a little easier to breathe, not much. I'm still sleeping in the recliner. Back and neck, as you know, my head are in bad shape from the accidents. And they're really sore from laying on them all the time. Usually I'm a side sleeper. So my spine and muscles, like these are very tender right now where I'm touching, and it just all hurts. Everything hurts right now. And yeah, I'm gonna go try and wake up some more or go back to bed. I'm not sure. By bed I mean recliner. I will update you soon-ish. All right, it is Sunday. Yeah, it's pretty swollen still. You can see the swollen mark right there where it's swelling. Dang. Yeah, you can see that. Like a little lip of. Ow. Yeah, that's weird. Hope that goes away. Oh, that is creepy. I hope that goes away. What is that? Ew. All right, that's where we are. Ow. Hey everyone. It is now Monday, day 3 after the surgery. Still in pretty bad shape. This is going to be too much information for a lot of people, but hopefully it'll help somebody else in the future, because I didn't know. I was given 3 medications when I was discharged: Flexerol for muscle spasms, oxycodone for pain, and docusate sodium as a stool softener. Today marks the 4th day that I have not had a bowel movement at all. I can urinate, but as far as a BM, not happening. I am very uncomfortable and I'm in a lot of pain. I think it's because of the bloating and the pressure. And I've been taking the stool softener as directed, but I was told to take it with meals before, like breakfast and before dinner. But Friday and Saturday, I didn't really eat anything, so I didn't take it because I thought you had to take it with food. Turns out I should have been taking it like the minute I got home. Also found out that opioids, your oxycodones, Vicodin and stuff like that, are known to slow the bowel down and cause constipation. If I had known that, I wouldn't have been taking it. I'm usually just grin and bear through the pain kind of guy, and I would have done that with this. I've been reading online that there are studies that suggest that the docusate is actually no better than a placebo, which I would kind of agree with because it ain't helping nothing on my end. So Justin is currently at the store for me to see what's available as far as a laxative goes. I know it's gross and too much information, but maybe it'll help somebody in the future. If you're given docusate and any kind of opioid, get yourself a laxative. Get yourself some Miralax, Dulcolax, something like that to help stuff out, because your opioid will block you up. And I do think that the people should have told me that. Maybe it was my job to research it and all that stuff. But I was in so much pain, I just wanted to go home and go to bed, and I did. I slept for a long time. I slept so much that I thought yesterday was today. It is not fun. It feels like it's like bloaty and gassy, which is pushing out on my stitches and the area they fixed on the inside, which hurts even more. So now I don't know how much pain is the actual surgery pain, or how much pain is the bloating and inability to go to the bathroom pain. So yeah, if you're ever in that situation, ask questions about stuff you're getting. Because I've been taking the opioids as directed every 6 hours. Suffice to say, I am no longer taking those. I will just deal with the pain. Having a bowel movement is way more important right now than, yeah. So, fingers crossed, something happens. Yeah, it hurts, y'all, a lot. I would go into more details, but I don't want to gross you out. I'm going to go sit down because this pressure on my belly, it really, really, really hurts. Hey, so, this is I can't have a bowel movement like I just said. Here's what this is at. And I'm afraid it's putting pressure on the stitch, which is over here. I don't want it to damage them in any way. I'm worried that stuff's just sitting there, and the gassiness and all that is just there. And, yeah, so. Sorry if this is gross, y'all, but again, I want this to be a cautionary tale. If you are having umbilical hernia surgery, ask about the medication they give you. They give you the medication they gave me. Make sure you get a laxative with it. Ask for one. Yeah, I need to go sit down. This hurts. I need to go sit down. All right, it is Tuesday. We are 4.5 days removed from surgery. I am very uncomfortable. It's not so much the pain that hurts the most right now, it's the bloating. I think not having a BM for so many days in a row did a number on my belly and intestines and stuff. Nothing's happened from the laxative yet, so I'm going to give it another day. If it doesn't work by then, I'll take another dose of it. But yeah, right now it's the bloating and the intense pressure on my belly. It feels like I've been inflated and there's a lead ball sitting in the middle of my stomach, and it's pushing on my stitches, it's pushing on everything. And if I eat or drink anything, it gets worse because it just sits there. But I've already attempted fate and have a proper dinner for the first time since surgery in hopes that it will kind of push stuff down and out. We'll see. If not, it'll just stay there and I'll be so uncomfortable I want to cry. But yeah, I'm not going to show any pictures today because I'm very uncomfortable and I just don't want to look back on this moment in time in the future. That's the update. Super uncomfortable. Hurts to do everything. Breathe, move, sit. I'm playing Dragon Quest 11 to pass the time, and Justin really likes it. So, yeah. All right. I had got my first full meal since surgery, that's it. So, wish me luck. Hey everyone, it is day 6. We're gonna sit, hopefully without issues, on the futon. So I'm having trouble talking. I cannot wait till I'm past this part. I know every day you're supposed to be better, but I feel like I was hindered from the very start. Everything that I read says you're supposed to this isn't going to be framed right, I do apologize for that. Everything I read says you're supposed to be up and about the next day and, walking around, and by the 3rd day the pain will subside, and by day 5 you should be good to lay down again. And it's also kind of irritating that life is nothing but a series of curveballs for me. Instead of moving around like I should have been doing, I slept pretty much from Friday to Sunday. I'm mostly annoyed with my doctor, who didn't think it wise to prepare me in any way. I am so sick of living actually in the recliner. I'm glad I have it. I'm glad it was an option. I appreciate that my mother-in-law helped to get it for me. So it's not all a complaint as far as boo-hoo. It's just, as some of you know, I have a very weak back, neck, and spine. Well, back, neck, and head. From cranium to my, lower spine is all messed up from the car accident and subsequent setbacks. I'm very fragile, normally. I like to say that I'm Mr. Glass. I've said it many times, I'll probably say many more. I have a very specific regimen I have to stick to keep my health at the base level that it is. I have specific chairs I have to sit in. I have a specific bed that was designed for me about 12 years ago. All these things I have to sleep in and sit on are to maintain whatever I can beyond the crunching and popping and atrophy and all of it that I go through. So I have to sit in something now that it was not made for me. It's too soft. I have to put a pillow behind me because the back is too scrunchy. I need rigid spine support. And not only do I have to sit in this, because I have to be, at an angle. So I'm sitting on this right now because I'm more at an angle. You can't see it. I don't know what I'm doing. I have to sleep in it. I can't sleep in my bed. I miss my bed. I have a wedge pillow that I got before the surgery, and I can't sleep on that yet. It's too soon. So sleeping on a small recliner has been taxing. So let's talk about some positives, because I'd like to dwell on the negatives, even though there are plenty to think about. The main one, Justin. He took time off of work to help take care of me. Other positives, I have the recliner. That's a positive. So I have the option for it. I am more in the moment, more aware now mentally. So I'm trying to stay on the upload schedule, but I'm not healing nearly as fast as I expected to, or as fast as I thought I might based on all the information I read and the videos I watched. So I'm assuming that this stuff that's always constant pain plus the new pain is just dragging my body down. Learning that I do have kind of a constant level of high blood pressure no matter what, which I didn't know, which I think is 100% this. You know, I've lived in chronic pain. I'm in pain every single moment of the day, and I have been since April 2nd, 2009. It's going to drag you down. It's going to drag you down. I mean, it cost me my hair and it made this gray. Well, this too, but you know. I've been still taking the Miralax with my stool softener that they gave me. That's the only thing I take now. I don't take the Flexerol and I don't take the oxycodone anymore. Due to what it was doing to me. And I'm kind of a grin and bear it kind of guy with pain. And I know it's only been 6 days. I know that. I'm thinking though I must be like a rare case though, because I remember talking to the receptionist lady at the doctor's office, the not nice one. And I asked her, I was like, will I be able to drive to the appointment that I originally had on the 17th, 4 days after the surgery? She's like, oh yeah, you'll be fine. I was not fine. I'm not fine. So it could be my just current stuff. It could be the other medical issues that I'm discovering. Like earlier today, I was very, very dizzy, like majority of the night. And I knew that had been from the stress and the blood pressure stuff. So I'm trying to take it easy if I can, but it's hard. I'm in a crap ton of pain, and I'm on 0 pain meds. I'm trying not to focus on the negative, but when you have something like this, there's the fear that everything you do. Yeah, if you're wondering why I just don't clear my throat, because I can't, because it involves like this. I can't. But yeah, I worry that this past weekend, when I had the bloating and the wounds were still fresh, I'm worried that I did some damage then. Is the weird tearing feelings I'm feeling, is it from what they did, or is it from damage that I've done inadvertently because I didn't know? If I had known all this stuff in advance, I could have prepared. I could have prepared for the constipation. I could have prepared for the bloating. I could have prepared to not sleep all the time and be awake, because they say the first 48 hours after this surgery, this specific surgery, you want to walk around. You want to get blood flowing. You want to intake as much protein as possible. I was doing the opposite. I was drinking more water to try and get stuff flowing. I wasn't eating solid food because I didn't want to pile anything else down there. And I was sleeping because my body was just dead, tired. And maybe everyone else's recovery is different, but all the norm that I'm reading doesn't line up for me. And it's got me worried. I have not touched any editing at all. I don't want to put anything off. It's also so frustrating. Every time I get any kind of momentum on my side, something happens. And I worked ahead for this week, but I don't have stuff ready for next week. And I can't push myself. Normally I would. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't know what I did in a previous life, but it must have been some bad shit. I forgot to say another positive thing. I showered today for the first time since Friday. It took a while. Justin had to help me, but it was nice. It was nice. I'm so bloated, it hurts. Look at that. Good God, look at that. This is crazy painful. Oh my God. My belly was not this big. I was actually losing weight. I lost like 50 pounds since January 2022. I was doing good. Oh man, that's where we're at now. I also asked for a binder twice. I was told no, both times. I think it would help. The Poochie gravity pregnant belly thing I got going on. But apparently I don't need one, so I'll have to get one on my own. Hey everyone, we're doing today's update at the workstation at the desk. So the audio might be a little worse because I'm farther away from the phone. Today was fucking weird. Today marks day 7, a week out from the surgery last Friday. It is now October 20th. About 7 in the morning, we are winding down for bed slowly. I'm running on about 3 hours of sleep. I'm trying to do some prep work for next week because I figured I'm up early, like super early on like no sleep, which you don't want when you're trying to recover, obviously. But you know what? Let's maximize time. It's one of my mottos in my life: is maximize time. So I figured I'll do what I can to get some work done for next week because I'd already done work through this week into this coming Monday. Around 7 p.m. I go to use the restroom. As the movement was happening, sorry about the traffic. I'm not recording with anything but the phone, so if the audio is atrocious, I do apologize. So as it was happening, I felt like a stab pain in my the pelvic floor, and then like in the bowel area, kind of behind my scrotum, like behind like if the scrotum's here and then like the body's like that. It was like back in here, and it hurt. Like it's like somebody stabbed me, and then this weird like pain radiated up my body. It kind of reminded me of the movie Hereditary when the flickery light is going down the hallway in the school. That it was just like up me, crazy. And I was like, oh my god, like what now? What now? So I went and woke Justin up, and I let him know what happened, what was going on. I was terrified of having another one, which I go from please, oh heavens and universe above or below, wherever, please send me a bowel movement because I've not had one in like almost 5 days. Oh my god, this is horrible. 2, I'm scared for the next one now. Like what happened? Did I sit wrong, sit up wrong, do something wrong, turn wrong? So yeah, I had that happen. That pain, that sharp stabby pain. I went and did the thing you should never do. I Googled it, went to Reddit, found all kinds of things that it could be. Because again, don't Google your symptoms. It is really aching on this side, right by the navel. That worries me, because that's where here and here, where the two, and then it just opened up like a little flap nose coming out. That's where it hurts. So I'm like, oh man. Yeah, I was scared to have another BM. About 15, 20 minutes later, I had to urinate. This feels so weird. Like this just feels like jostling. And I know I'm going off on different tangents, but it's just like this is such a weird experience. And that little lip area under my navel, like right above the crotchal area, feels very. It feels. So yeah, I had that stabby pain, and it was just like, whoa. And then after that, it felt very awkward. Like in the whole area, it just felt really strange. Almost like something had shifted, is the best way I can describe it. Like, I'm not saying I could feel my stuff moving around in there as far as like intestines and organs and whatnot, but it just felt like movement had happened. So about 15 minutes later, I had to go pee and urinate. There was no stabby pain, but from like the base of the penis, let's get medical, the base of the penis, up, that same like woo feeling, like just washed through my abdomen. And I'm like, oh shit, what did I do? What happened? So I let Justin know about that too. About a half hour later, I had to go pee again. Same thing, but not as strong. Then around like 11 p.m.-ish, I started feeling really funny. Like down in the bowels of my bowels, in that pelvic floor area. And it just felt like if you have IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, you know what I'm talking about? That again, all the things are like but that bubbly, gurgly feeling that you'll get, down there. It just felt like IBS, but on lo-fi, just in the background, doing its thing. And if I had to use the bathroom at all, I just felt uncomfortable. And it felt that way for a couple hours until lunch. While I was making lunch, I was getting ramen ready. I was like, oh my God, I need to go to the bathroom. And it felt like that when your IBS clicks and it's urgent, you need to get to the bathroom now. That's what it was like. And I was kind of like dancing in the kitchen, trying to figure out. I was almost done making the food and I just wanted to carry it upstairs with me. Set the bowl down over here to cool and went straight to the bathroom. And began what was, I'm now calling the night of 1,000 shits. I have proceeded to have so many bowel movements between 2 a.m. and 7 a.m. I lost count. I've had so many bowel movements that my butthole hurts. Yeah, I'm assuming that the laxatives that I took, and that I took the 2 full dose packets, one night, one the next night, on back-to-back nights, I'm assuming all that's kicked in. It's weird to go from one extreme of, oh my God, please give me a bowel movement. I will take these laxatives. I'm also still taking my stool softener that they gave me from the surgery. But to go from that extreme of, oh my God, I haven't had a bowel movement in 5 days. I am sore and swollen, but also bloated, and it hurts so bad because it's pushing on the stitches, it's pushing on like everything. To go from that to, oh my God, I am pooping my entire bodily contents out over the course of 5 hours. Hopefully there's no more, please no more tonight. Oh my God. It was a very strange experience because I even said when I took the Miralax for the second time, you know, just let this work. Just please let this work. And boy, did it. Took a little longer than I expected. I just think back to earlier in the day when I had that stabby pain. Was that like the dam breaking? The blockage lifting, and then that's what has me like very, you know, in reflection, has me very like, what? Well, what was that stabby pain then? Because every consecutive BM I've had since has not hurt, other than burning the absolute hell out of my asshole. Hey, we're all adults here. But that stabby pain and then the subsequent urinations that had that same pain resonating feeling. Knock on wood, hasn't come back. But I'm just like, what happened then? Like, what was the stabbing pain? And then, like, was the blockage so bad that it, like, when it broke, everything was just kind of like, oh, we can move now. So I felt like everything was kind of shifting. I feel like, even now, I feel like this ledge, I call it the ledge down here, that weird kind of bumpy area I have, it just feels very, you know, kind of like if you put Jell-O in a condom, kind of like that. It feels very weird. Like this feels very strange right now. So that's been today. That was the conclusion of the week. Holy shit. Literally holy shit. Holy shit. So yeah. Very, very strange ending to this week of just suctitude that it's been. You know, I'm still very paranoid that I did some more damage, or that something happened in the surgery, or that something I'm worried. I really don't want to go through this again. Holy shit. Like, I have a very high threshold for pain. I live in pain every single day. It fluctuates to, oh my God, my migraine is killing me. Let's turn the world off so I can think, to, okay, it's manageable, you know, my everyday pain. This has been fucking intense. The medical staff, especially the doctor or the surgeon that I have to go see again, was just awful. I equate it like this. A surgeon is supposed to be deliberate and precise. A doctor should be compassionate and empathetic. This guy is a great surgeon, but a horrible doctor. I've ordered a binder for my abdomen. I need to keep things tight. You know, everything feels kind of loose, and it almost feels like if I were like when a heavier person has the surgery, the gastric bypass surgery, and they lose the weight and they're kind of jiggly from the loose skin. That's what it feels like. It feels like I just have like this jiggly like ooh-ness. It's weird. I'll do a part 3. The idea for part 3 is 6 weeks out, because that's when I should be good to go. But I won't be doing a video every day like I have been. I just want to document the first week. But I'll be doing updates if things happen. I'll be doing the same videos and photos of my belly that I've been doing. Maybe not every day. Or maybe I will just for my own personal kind of progress. But obviously I'm not a medical professional. This is just my advice. I can just say freely, prep early. Get yourself a recliner if you have one. Get yourself a wedge pillow if you can. If you're going to be taking the painkillers, and they're opioids, and constipation is a side effect, if you're given like oxycodone, maybe think about starting. I don't want to give any like specifics because everyone's different, everyone's body's different. Some people, Miralax might not be good for you. You might need Dugalax or X-Lax. Your recovery will be different than mine, and your surgery might be different than mine. So I would say my biggest advice is to prepare as much as you can. Just prepare. As much as you can. Recliner, wedge pillow, ice packs, a binder. I would recommend a binder no matter what. I think a binder would have helped just with stability and moving and not feel so, like I'm saying, like I just like I have this extra weight, skin heaviness, which I'm assuming is the swelling, but also whatever's going on down here that you can see in some of the pictures. If I've shown them, I don't know if I'm going to do that. Make your doctor talk to you. Make your doctor communicate with you. I didn't. But I keep making the mistake that I keep making of thinking that medical professionals will have your best interests at heart, and they don't. And not to be sexist, but I'm finding out most male doctors, in my experience, their bedside manner is very lacking. And I could go into detail more with the doctor I had, but I won't right now because we're not over that bump yet. But yeah, so updates are coming in the 3rd video. It'll be 6 weeks out. I will definitely be updating as I go for the checkup in less than a week, this coming Thursday. And we'll just go from there. For now, I'm going to walk back downstairs, sit in the recliner for a little bit, and spend time with Justin before we go to bed. So if you watched part 2, thank you very much for watching. It's been a weird, awkward, embarrassing, I'm very bodily self-conscious, so showing myself in this condition isn't like, yay, I'm not doing it for attention. I'm just doing it because I want to make the video that I wish I could have found in my searches. So if anyone has any fears or worries or anything, they can see it happen in real time. And that's why it's important for me to do day of and then a week out, just so you can see it in real time. And thank you for watching and listening, especially the last 2 days, which have been more kind of long form stream of consciousness things. Today's wasn't meant to be, but today was a very, 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 very weird fucking day. I will see you in the next video, whatever that may be. Probably Doctor Who. Or the movie thing, if I can keep that going. But